All right, y'all, Rick's about the morning show. Hey, it is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy to have you.
Man, I'm so glad to be with y'all. Happy Monday to you all, too. Listen, I know that you all have spent some time talking about this Shedeur Sanders piece, and I got to go in a little bit deeper because I just think there's so much to this. And I'm hearing people. What's funny to me is I'm hearing people that I never heard talk about football, talking like they're a general manager of a team. But I think that there's so much. So number one, I think more than one thing can be true. I think that this was ridiculous, and everybody that thought that this slide was ridiculous is right. I mean, at the end of the day, that teams can assess a player's skills however they want to, but when you see people being picked who don't have the skills that Shedeur has, you have to look side-eyed at this. But you also have to say, listen, there is a way that you approach pre-draft and you take risks with every decision you make. If you decide to go to the combine, if you decide to go to senior day, you happen to have a father who is a Hall of Fame player. But here's the thing, Rick. What I think is paramount is that football is an American sport. There is no more major sport that is an American sport than American football. They don't play it in the rest of the world. The owners are very American, and it has the values of America, which are power. And they don't. Sure, there's some racist stuff that's a part of this, but there are power dynamics here. And the goal I've always thought of the NFL is to humble everybody. And I think that is what they are attempting to do in this case. They are attempting to humble an entire family and almost put them in their place, because power dynamics in the NFL are about putting everybody that's not one of the 32 billionaire owners in their place. And you see it even with this nut kid who was the son of the Falcons coordinator, who thought it was funny to call Shedeur and pretend like he was a GM from the Saints. And all they had to do was give an apology. I mean, I just think that it's ridiculous that you're not even talking about there being some bigger form of accountability for this practical joke that wasn't a joke. But what I am happy about, Rick, is that these are the things that ensure that the right story gets told. There is a scripture that talks about God preparing a table in front of my enemies. And I am telling you right now that all the hate this kid has had to deal with, he has the opportunity now to show and prove. And you know what's been most paramount for me is I keep getting to see videos of 3 black men, primarily a father and 2 sons, that in the midst of what would have crushed other people, they still laughing together.
Come on.
They still joking together. They still supporting each other. They still loving on each other. They still cracking jokes on each other. And so no matter what I love more than anything is that Deion Sanders has built a family rooted in love, and we got to see it during their most difficult time. And if you don't think that's going to fuel this young man when he goes to my favorite city, which is Cleveland, Ohio, with the Cleveland Browns, and proves to everybody that he is not only NFL caliber, but he is the kind of player that makes a difference. I am so excited for the story that Shedeur Sanders gets to write because of the foolishness that they tried to write on him. And that is a lesson to every single one of us. I mean, the beautiful thing is he is going to prove who he is, regardless of what he does on the field. I'm just excited about it. I'm excited for him. I'm excited that he's coming to Cleveland, Ohio. I'm excited that he's going to come to a city that loves anybody that's willing to go to work. And I'm excited about him going to work. So listen, you all, as much as people try to write your story for you, recognize that nobody is the author or finisher than God. And once we lean into that, man, to hell with all of these haters, with the power dynamics, with the fools that are trying to write his story, this family has shown that they write their own story, and I'm excited to be a viewer in the story that they have yet to write.
Well, that's good. That's good stuff right there. Good stuff. That's a good. And we got to talk more about it. We got to get into some of the statistics. I can't even talk this damn morning.
Statistics.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know how your
Teamwork,
tongue
teamwork,
get
dog.
frozen. Just had a big ass cup of ice. But we got to get more into it, man. I'm really interested in this, and I just become obsessed with it over the weekend. But I really do think that he has a great opportunity, and I think he's gonna show him. I really believe he's gonna show him. Absolutely, man.
Agreed.
Happy that he's there. I hope Deshaun Watson and all of them put in some time with him, and do what they can do to help him and help him be the best that he could be. We love Coach Prime on a personal level. He's been definitely he's made everybody a better father, and he's a good example of what fatherhood is and look like. And I just absolutely love everything. Jeff, thank you. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Absolutely. Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Appreciate you.